of service.
Everybody, and welcome to another vlog. The footage that you just saw was actually a couple of weeks ago now. I'm not going to lie, I just haven't had the time to upload it, but because I figured it was quite fun and I'd spent the time filming it, I thought I would include it in the beginning part of this video. So a couple of weeks have passed since I went out and got my tattoo, which has healed so well and I'm absolutely loving it. It's now a Saturday morning, and actually it's a really lovely long weekend for me because I've actually booked off Monday, Tuesday of next week also. So we're going to be able to spend a few days together, which is lovely. There are no major plans, but I want to nip out today. The weather has been beautiful in the north of the UK. I think actually it's been beautiful generally in the UK at the moment. We've had such gorgeous weather this spring. It's been crazy. I feel like we're going into our second week of sun and really nice warm temperatures. I think we are set to get rain next week, and yeah, but I'm hoping that it'll hold out for a little bit longer because I've just been loving wearing lighter clothing and I've been really enjoying it. Anyway, there are no major plans today other than Andy and I have some pottering about we need to do in town. We need to nip to like B&Q, get some homey bits. I want to nip into Marks and Spencer's because there's a jacket I have my eye on that I want to try on. I've got a ton of Amazon orders arriving today that I need to sort out. An ASOS order arriving today. But the reason I even started this vlog is because I mentioned in my last vlog that I went to Edinburgh and I had this hot cross bun ice cream at Milk Bar, I think it's called. And I've wanted to recreate that ever since I've had it. So I want to make that ice cream in this vlog. I also want to have a try at making my own hot cross buns, which I'm very excited about because I've never made those before. So yeah, it's just going to be a hangout with me at home / do some baking / just me pottering around, and I hope that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to zip it for now because I need to finish my coffee, finish getting dressed, get a bit of makeup on, and then we're going to head out. And yeah, so just spend the next few days with us. A bit too tall. So back in the car after purchasing an entire jungle of plants and flowers from B&Q. Nothing too exciting, but I just feel like the garden really needs some attention this year. The plan now is to nip to M&S, get a few bits, I want to try on that jacket that I mentioned, get some bits and bobs for something to eat, and then for dinner tonight. And then I think we're going to head back and just chill, because like I said, we have a lot of deliveries arriving today, and some of them I anticipate will have been left on the doorstep, which is not great. I hate Amazon for that, but I also understand. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Last one secured. We're back from B&Q, and aside from picking up a load of plants, we did get Layla the cutest cushion for her bedroom, and it just has a smile on it. It's really lovely actually. It's like this sunshine yellow embroidery, really like that. And a doormat for the back door. I feel like I might be cheating the weather a little bit because it's going a little grey. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the jacket that I picked up. I put my eye on this. I kept thinking about it, so I thought I'd treat myself to it. And it's this beautiful faux suede bomber in this sagey greeny beige. It's just really lovely, and I just think this would be a really nice alternative when I want a slightly smarter jacket, because it's like it's got a collar and it's just a little bit smarter than some of my other bombers that are quite relaxed. I got this in the size 8. It is a bit baggy, I'm not gonna lie, but I figure I've got the option here if I wanted to wear a hoodie underneath it or something like that. And just to kind of show you the fit against trousers and things like that, it is very, very nice. Really relaxed, really comfortable. Love the colour, love how it hangs, and it just feels buttery soft. It is so nice to the touch. So I got that, and for anyone who's wondering, what was this? It was £59. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get that hung up. And then also from ASOS, while I'm here quickly, I got this lovely yellow knit. Now I've not tried this on just yet, but I've been really loving this kind of sunshine yellow colour for the spring, and I just figured this would be so lovely. It's got ties on the side, so it'll show up a little bit here, and it's just this really delicate buttermilk yellow knit, and I just really like it. I think this colour really suits me, weirdly. I really like it on me. Looking at it, I probably could have done with getting this in the XS, but I really like it. So yeah, I'm going to try that on tomorrow perhaps. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow and you'll get to see it on. But for now, I'm going to get my joggers on, get a nice big hoodie on so I can be comfortable, because I think the plan tonight is to either get some stuff put into boxes to go into the attic, or we might have a go at planting some of the plants that we bought, and I can show you through those. I don't know how interesting like garden content is. I don't find it that interesting, but I'll show you what we picked up if we go into the garden. If we don't, you can just imagine it. But we might end up doing that. There's kind of talk between having 2 things for dinner: eating the pizzas that we've just picked up from the supermarket, lazy dinner, or making panko chicken burgers. So we're going to either do one today or one tomorrow. We've just not decided yet, but either way, I'm going to get my comfies on and get a hoodie on, because like I said, it is going a teeny bit on the grey chilly side. So I'm going to just stick my Lucy and Yak hoodie on with these jeans. There we go. Nice and comfy, nice and cozy. And now I'm going to go get a cup of tea and fully decide on what the plan is for dinner, because like I said, we've not decided yet. But what I do know is his hair is going up while we figure that out. So a quick grocery haul. We didn't need much today. We just got some french fries for tonight, some bread, because I do fancy, I was going to have a cheese toastie for lunch, but that ship has well and truly sailed. This will be my dinner tonight if we opt for the quick option, but when we do have the panko burgers, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, we use these and they are exceptional. Salt and pepper chicken, a pizza, a little loaf, pink lady apples, some whipping cream, lactose-free milk, some panko, which I never recommend buying it in these kind of quantities. I got these because I felt I might have needed them for tonight, and I really fancied panko. However, you can pay much better prices than this if you go to Amazon or other Asian supermarkets. Like Sainsbury's did sell the one I usually buy, and I cannot find it, and I've been looking for it for months. I also got some of the right type of pasta noodle things to make the Dubai chocolate and not crack Andy's teeth, but I don't even know if I have any pistachio cream, but I will be doing that soon. some chicken fillets that we'll squash up for the panko, and then a little chocolate cake for Harrison. He loves this chocolate cake, and for Layla as well. And yeah, that's everything. Very, very quick supermarket haul this week. We've decreed on pizza, so I'm just setting up the little coffee table. I'm going to do like a little pizza picnic here for Layla and I. But I wanted to show this because the kids got me this for Mother's Day, or Andy got it me from the kids. And this book brings me so much joy. I just enjoy flipping through it. It's just full of these really wacky, bonkers illustrations with little quotes, and it's just really cool. I get a lot of questions about this when people see it on Instagram or they see the coffee table, so yeah, I will link it down below. And I will also link the seller that made these little mug rugs, because likewise I get a lot of questions on these. I have about 9 of these in different colours, all scattered around the house. I've got one at work, but yeah, they're really cool as well. And my plan after I've eaten dinner is to go upstairs and work out, because I didn't work out yesterday and I work out every other day. Normally I prefer to do my workouts in the morning, but I just didn't get time today, so that is the plan, which fits actually because I need a shower anyway and washing my hair, so it's good to get the workout out the way. Done some chicken munchies as well, and my plan is to just, I've got some little french fries for us. My plan is just to cut up these pizzas, leave them on the wooden tray, and then Layla and I can just get what we want. Workout, it was a sweaty one, but 256 calories burnt, 10 miles, 0.19, cycled 47 minutes. Just had an Amazon parcel arrive, which is a bit concerning considering I'm expecting so much more today from them, so hopefully that'll still end up coming. If not, I'm sure it'll turn up tomorrow. But something that I did order that I'm very excited about is this book. This is the ramen book. Now, if you guys watch my What I Eat in a Day, you'll know that I recently attempted to make ramen and it didn't work out. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to invest in a book with some simple but very delicious looking recipes. And I saw this one on Instagram and it had really good reviews. And also, I'm a sucker for a cover, and orange is my fave, as you guys know. So this is just going to look so great in my kitchen. I also got some labels for the boxes that are arriving. Nice big labels actually, because they need to be able to stand out and the boxes are quite big. And then to write on them, I just got some Sharpies. We do have Sharpies, but we really only have black. So I thought some different colours might make the job more fun. Andrew just put the basket up that we got today. It's so pretty. I think it looks so nice. So if you guys can see, just near the front door. Very pretty. So the plan is to replace all of this decking area and just pay a bit more attention to the garden, because it's looking a little bit lackluster this year. But anyway, I'll show you what we got just in case any of you guys are wondering and are interested. We got some jasmine pyramid. We got this Animus Paloma Blanca. Animus, no idea, but it's this lovely two-toned bush that was quite expensive actually, for something that looks like a little bush. But anyway, we got some roses with these lovely pink ones, and also we got some gorgeous orange ones as well. We got what we went in for initially, which was some azalea. We really want a big azalea bush in the garden. We also got this one here, which is a clematis, yeah, Clematis montana Warwickshire rose, which looks very pretty. Very pretty. And then this purpley plant, which is a, what are you? Oh, I'm not even going to pronounce that, guys. I'm going to put that there and let you guys have a go. But yeah. And whilst Andrew is getting on with the planty bits in the garden, I'm going to tidy up the kitchen a little bit because it really needs doing. Oh, I think, oh no, that's Andrew at the front. I thought the Amazon drivers had arrived. Honestly, I'm really waiting for this Amazon parcel because it's got my Calibao chocolate in it. Normally I get it from Slattery's, but Amazon sell it as well. And sometimes when you just want it the next day, you're happy to spend that that little bit more. Which I definitely was, because again, I want to make the ice cream and I also want to put some blondie bits in there as well. So plus I need white chocolate. It's Easter, I'm going to be doing a lot of baking, so I figured. Anyway, I'm boring you guys. I'm just going to get on with washing the kitchen. I'm going to use some of my Fairy Soaker spray to soak some of the heavy duty stuff like the air fryer and that kind of thing, and then I'm going to load the dishwasher, tidy up the kitchen, and then hopefully sit down with Andy and either have a glass of wine with a little treat actually, which he's just picked up from Tesco. And this feels really counterintuitive because I've just worked out, but actually I had breakfast today and then skipped lunch, which is insane considering my breakfast was a tiny bowl of cereal. So literally I've had that pizza, that's it, and a few fries. So I'm going to treat myself to, I'm not going to say it's a treat because honestly this is probably within my calories today, but this is a little Easter cake. I love these little Easter cakes. I love the cake bars. I love these ones. I've not had these ones before, but I've had the cream egg version of these and they're really good. So I'm going to have that with a brew or a glass of wine. Haven't decided yet, but for now I need to clean the decks because it's not looking that great. Out the garden. It looks like finally the rest of my Amazon bits have arrived, so I thought I would show you guys what I picked up. I got a couple of ice cream tubs and these look so nice. I love the colour. You have this like periwinkle lilac purple and of course, what else, orange. And I love these because they're deep, which is great, and they're going to be able to hold a really decent amount of ice cream, and they're not going to wreck the toppings. I don't have to push down, and yeah, I can put a little label on for the flavours, and I just think that these are going to be really well loved and well used. Actually, at this point I'm not quite sure what is in each box, so I'm just going to pull stuff out at random. This is a new baking tin, so as I mentioned, I want to make hot cross buns, and I don't really have, like, I've got brownie trays and things like that, but I figured because they rise quite a lot, quite significantly, and they do a double proof, I wanted something a little bit deeper, something a little bit better. And I also love these Le Creuset oven dishes or oven trays. I have quite a few of these now. I think I have about 4. Not in this specific shape. I don't have this shape, but I do now, and it's great. And I got the volcanic orange to go with the rest of my ovenwares, and I think that was £40, which is a really good deal actually, because normally I think it retails for about 60 or 70. Halibal white chocolate. This is the only white chocolate that I cook and bake with. It is the best. It's a total fat content of 36% and it is sweet, milky, caramelly, vanilla-y. It's just absolutely exceptional. I will not use anything but. So I got that, and I love the new packaging. It's kind of like a matte finish now, which I really like. This is something that I believe Andrew will have picked up. I think this is a double torch / lantern for going in the attic. So you can stand it up and have it as a lantern, and you can also hold it and have it as a torch. Then the final thing I got was the boxes, the big boxes that we plan to start filling up with all kinds of different things. And Kiki is absolutely dying to get in this box, so I'm going to put her out of her misery and empty it. But basically, I'm not going to bore you with these. They're just big plastic boxes with the Loctite lids. Nothing too exciting. I got 3 for £30, which is a really good deal actually, considering they're normally about £12 to £15 each. So I was really happy to get those. And they had really good reviews as well. So anyway, I'm going to get to putting all this away. I'm going to get the stuff washed that's new and get the chocolate put away and everything like that. And then I'm going to sit down for the evening because I'm quite tired, and that little mini egg cake has got my name on it. This is what late night shopping will do to you. I forgot I'd even ordered this. I love it, but I already have like 4 or 5 of these in the orange colour. But yeah, I got a Le Creuset Bamboo Green, I think this is called, silicone spatula. Layla and I, more specifically, have been watching the new Gladiator series, I used to watch Gladiators when I was a kid, so for me, it's mega nostalgic. Anyway, it's the final tonight, so we're going to stick it on iPlayer. We've got some mini eggs that I've just popped in this little bowl. I'm also going to get the little mini egg cakes, and then once that's done, I'm going to go for a shower and then have an early night. So I'll most likely see you in the morning now.
Oh, that's me. Call me crazy.
Good morning, everybody. It's now Monday. Yesterday we just spent the day sorting the house out, putting stuff in the attic. I'll insert a few overlays so you guys can see, but yeah, it was just basically a sorting out day and just getting stuff done. So I thought I won't vlog because that's really boring. Today is Monday and today's very exciting because I'm finally going to be making the hot cross buns and the hot cross bun ice cream. I won't eat both today. It'll be hot cross bun day today for me, for my afternoon snack. But I've been waiting to make this ice cream for weeks now, and I cannot wait to have a scoop tomorrow as an afternoon treat. But I need to get that done. I woke up this morning, I did my workout first thing, and I've just made a morning coffee. Now I was going to have breakfast, but actually it's getting on for 11:30, so I think I'm just going to wait and have like a brunch. I'm going to make some scrambled eggs, maybe a bit of streaky bacon and some toast. That'd be really lovely, especially post. What did I just do? I think I did just under, or just over 10 miles. So yeah, 10 miles, 10 miles 0.5, 263 calories lost, and that took me 49 minutes. So, you know, getting better. I feel like I don't find it quite as hard as I did at the beginning, which I think is pretty normal. Your body's kind of getting used to it. I wouldn't say I've seen a dramatic change in anything. Just as I mentioned, that little weight rise, which is maintained. But I do feel like my legs are looking more toned and leaner, and I feel like my cellulite's improved, but maybe I'm imagining that because I'm working out, so I don't know. But anyway, I've just made a coffee, which I'm very excited about. I've just had a grind pod. I am well back into my grind coffee. I kind of left it for a while, gone back to it, and remembered how delicious it is. But I did have an exciting knock on the door this morning. You know, I mentioned that you saw me using this yesterday, and I was like, this is not sponsored, it's not been sent, I bought it with my own money. They have sent me one before. Well, the guys of Joy of Clean and the Fairy team have sent me another Skip the Soak, which I'm very excited to have because I love this stuff so much. And this is actually the power spray with lemon. I don't know if I've tried the lemon one before, but I'm very excited to give that a whirl, so thank you guys. And speaking of campaigns, I'm actually going to sit down this afternoon, probably when my dough is proving, and select some new things from SHEIN because they're doing another home campaign. I cannot tell you how impressed I've been with the SHEIN products that they have sent over. I don't know if I've shown you before, but I'll put some overlays. Basically, they've sent me a shoe storage, lots of bedding, and a shelf, which I think is my favourite thing that's in Harrison's bedroom, which is awesome. So I'll insert some footage now. And what we love about it is it has this shelf unit, so you can put whatever on the top, you can put whatever you want inside, but then it is so practical and handy because you have all of this space for shoes. And not only that, so you have 2 rows of shoes. Watch out, Kiki. Ciao, you head out. And then you have this bottom one, which again is going to store even more shoes, and this is just perfect. Pretty sure I would have shown you this, but I think this is the favourite thing that we've had, even though it doesn't really go in our room. It's this pipe shelf. Honestly, this was something that we were looking at for a while, and Harrison's room is quite minimal. It's really kind of appropriate for his age, but we wanted a pop of colour, and he collects these Battle for Dream Island plushies, and it was the perfect place as you walk into the room to inject some colour and some fun. Next, we chose this bedding. Now, this is a king-size bed, and as we're headed into spring, or we are in spring now, we chose this beautiful embroidered set. This is such amazing quality. Like, I've looked for one where the stitching is slightly subpar because of the price, really, and every little flower is perfect. Layla got 3 sets as well, and one of hers is this little embroidered bedding. I got this collapsible bucket, which is ideal for cleaning, anything really. They're super handy. I have a few of these now, not all from SHEIN, but they're really fantastic. We got some food bags. These are what we use in the UK for disposing of food waste or anything like that. that you want to put in your brown bin. And then, as you saw, some bits and bobs of cleaning stuff, obviously. But yeah, they're doing another campaign, which I'm very excited about. I think it's some kind of spring campaign, so I have another selection of products that I can sit and choose, so I'll show you a little bit about that later. But yeah, honestly, if you are wondering about the quality of their furniture and things like that, and you're apprehensive of the bedding because of the price, give it a go. You will be so surprised. I was absolutely like shocked when they came. Like, I couldn't believe how robust they were, and that shelf has honestly been the best find in a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish my coffee and I'm gonna go upstairs, get changed, and we'll get on with a really delicious day of baking, cooking, and coziness. Okay, so I'm downstairs and I'm ready to start the kitchen chronicles. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the hot cross buns, because they're going to need 2 proofs, which is going to take longer, and also I want to eat a hot cross bun today, so I feel like they're my priority. I've just got this stripy top on from Monkey, very comfortable, very relaxed, and I also have it on with my Levi's jeans that I really love because they're nice and baggy, nice and comfortable, perfect for a day of baking. Anyway, so I think I'm going to start making the dough, and then whilst it's doing its first proof, I'm going to sort out my lunch, the kids' lunch. Now, I promised them today, because it's the 2nd week of their Easter holiday, that they can have a McDonald's lunch, so I'm going to order that and have that come today. But first, as I said, I'm going to get my dough started. I'm very excited about this, but I'm also quite apprehensive because I've never made them before and it can all go horribly wrong. I'm hoping it doesn't because I really fancy it. Anyway, yeah, let's get all the ingredients out and I'll hopefully be able to talk you through a little bit of it. But again, I'm no expert, and I'm using a cupcake Gemma recipe as always. I love her recipes, and it's an enriched dough, which I believe means that you anything can be an enriched dough. I think anything where you put stuff in it. So I'm going to be adding butter, milk, all of my currants, and then my peel, and also a bit of caramelized white chocolate, which I made last night. I'm very excited about. I'm just going to put a few, so I made it with this, which is the white Calibao chocolate that you saw me order, and I basically made this by, I've made caramelized white chocolate on this channel before, but basically I made it in the microwave, and it is a long and tiresome process, but it's so worth it, because when you are done, you end up with a beautiful bar of caramelized white chocolate of the absolute best quality. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that, and also I'm going to do some versions with, actually I might do a mix. I might do a mixture of currants, caramelized white chocolate, and dark chocolate, just for a bit of variety. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a mix. So we'll see how that works out, and yeah, I'm just going to get started. Hopefully you'll all enjoy it and they'll turn out okay. I'm going to talk you through some of the ingredients that I have. So of course I've got flour. You can use strong bread flour for this as well. I just have plain today. Hopefully that'll work out. I've got some mixed sultanas, which I love sultanas, but you can use any currants really. I also have some mixed peel, which I picked up, which I'm very excited about. As I mentioned before, I've got a combination of dark chocolate that I'm going to be using, again, Calibao of course, with my caramelized white chocolate. And those are the accompaniments. Now, when it comes to enriching the dough, it says 300 grams of whatever we're going to add. So I'm going to weigh out 300 grams of the accompaniments that I want to add to this dough, because I'm not sure if I was to add any more, if the ratios would be off. So I'm gonna try and do a mixture, but majority are going to be sultanas. Nice chunky bits of caramelized white chocolate going in. My ingredients are ready. This is the video that I am using, so wish me luck. dough is ready for its first proof, so I'm going to cover it in cling film and put it in a cozy place while I have some lunch.
Hello.
Hiya.
You alright?
Here he is. All ready for the second proof. They're looking so good. I'm just hoping I don't trip up at the end. And yeah, hopefully they'll turn out okay. The hot crust buns are having their second proof, and then once that's done they'll go into the oven and then they'll come out, and I'm going to glaze them. You can glaze them in a couple of different ways. You can either use like a jam, like a apricot jam, and just kind of brush it on top to make a glaze, or if you don't like the taste of apricot jam or you don't fancy that, you can just use like a sugar syrup as well, so whatever suits. But for now, whilst I'm waiting, I was going to make another coffee and have a look on the SHEIN website and see if there's anything that takes my fancy for their spring campaign. So I'm going to have a look, because there are a few things that I need storage wise for the house and stuff like that. And as I said, their shoe storage that we have in the corner there has just been revolutionary, and like the shelf in Harrison's room, as I've said, it's just been one of my favourite things. So yeah, I'm going to have a little look on the site whilst that is having its proof. And it's already 2:20 now, so I think by the time the hot cross buns come out of the oven and they're just sat kind of doing their thing, I'm going to do the ice cream then, because I'm quite tired and I want to sit down, and I've just washed all the dishes. I could have put them in the dishwasher, but it's just that thing of I'd have to empty the dishwasher to then rinse everything and refill it, and just like, you know what, half of this stuff is delicate baking stuff, I'm just going to get it washed. So I'm going to sit and chill for the next sort of 20 minutes to half an hour, have a look on the site, see if there's anything that takes my fancy, and in the meantime the little puffs of happiness can sit and prove and become even more voluptuous. I'm just going to heat up a bit of apricot jam to glaze. I honestly don't think we'll need much. I'm just going to leave it at that. Hopefully that'll be okay. Hot cross buns are out of the oven. I did the crosses with white chocolate in the end because I thought it was easier, and I enjoy white chocolate instead of just flour. So yeah, hopefully when we go to toast these later they will be delicious. Andy's home and he's gonna go make a brew. I think. Are you gonna make brews? Yeah, he's gonna make some brews, and then we're gonna have dinner, and I'm off again tomorrow, but I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow. I'm gonna have that time for myself, and just I've got a few appointments actually. I've got a dental checkup and I've got a few other things and bits and bobs that I need to do. Plus, I feel like because I started this vlog 2 weeks ago and I've only just finished it, it feels like it's going on forever for myself, and I just want to get it done now, get it uploaded. I might vlog over the bank holiday, I might not. You might not see another vlog now for another month or so, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. Leave a comment, let me know how you all are, and in the meantime, if you want to catch up with me, you can check out my Instagram where I show stories and little bits and bobs about my day. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I am going to be hanging around in the comments box tonight, so let me know if you want to chat, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye guys!